Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, rainbow diamond dragons of our new Lemuria. All starseed earth angelics of the 144 continue to rise in the dawning of our new heaven upon our new earth. Moment by moment, as we let go of all that no longer serves and release all to our higher self, we initiate and integrate our deeper and more subtle codes of our 5D avatar light bodies of the new Eden. Our local Solaris has released more gamma plasma waves of higher light through several more C-class solar flares today, and another M-class flare maxing at M1.3 at 9:07 UTC, coded with our goddess code of the 13. Pachamama also received another powerful activation today on the Ring of Fire with a magnitude 6.1 earthquake in Vanuatu at 1440 UTC, encoded with our angelic frequency of the 144. All of these galactic energies are amping up for tomorrow's full harvest supermoon in the fire sign of Aries, the Ram, as divine feminine mother goddess energy of the Sophia Christos is activated within every living heart of our ground crew team of earth angels. We are climbing and ascending Jacob's ladder through our 12-strand crystalline DNA to transform the holographic universe into the paradise she has always evolved to be. The Lords of Fate are with us now to assist us in realizing our divine destiny on our mission of liberation Earth. Through meditation, we realize our true nature of Buddha mind and resolve all things perfectly, to bring all into 0 point of Mu and become the wayshowers of the path to Shambhala. Surrender all to the Great Spirit and free your mind from all constructs of the 3D matrix, so we can once and for all be heavenly hosts of the Holy Spirit to usher in our era of peace and prosperity for all our good people of the New Jerusalem. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a very powerful activation of the Magdalene flame. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 28 degrees, 24 minutes Pisces. The sun is at 5 degrees, 31 minutes Libra. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 6 degrees Libra. A man watches his ideals taking a concrete form before his inner vision. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 29 degrees Pisces. Light breaking into many colors as it passes through a prism. From AstrologyWeekly.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. All we can do in these times of change is to stay in the heart of love, unconditional love for self and others, to be the epitome of love in living action and being. Love loving. There is only love, all else is illusion. From JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Pars Kute. Our consciousness is not localized, in that we live in a field of divine consciousness, a quantum field, within which we are each a focus of attention with a unique identity, which we may recognize as an energy signature or an electromagnetic expression. Within divine love of one, Pars Kute, and from Divine Sister of the Light, Victoria Lillianquist. Each human soul holds the cellular memory within our divine plan. We now call forth our conscious mind to embrace all infinite truth and universal knowledge. And so it is. Amen. Alleluia. 444 flowing in. And today from Divine Star of the Light Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 9/28/23. The door to a new way is wide open and waiting for you. It is clear and welcoming. The question is, as you walk through it, what do you bring? What have you learned of yourself this year? How much of your truth do you offer? The future is rich and bright, but you must not look with eyes filled with past impressions. You cannot bring a heart that's not willing to risk a new experience, and you can't drag yourself down the path. As you enter the future now, you will be held accountable for your progress, your happiness, and your impact, because you aren't doing this alone or on your own behalf, but you are contributing your gifts and your very essence. Evolution says you are ready. If you don't think you are, it's okay. You'll get there. And from Divine Star of the Light Alley Ray, for some there is a quickening within now. These precious hearts may find themselves dizzy, lightheaded, disoriented, foggy, exceptionally sleepy, feelings of vertigo, feelings of not being able to think. Some may have an unspeakable sensitivity to absolutely everything. Light, sound, touch, etc. It feels like you are not in the world and simultaneously hypersensitive to external stimuli. You, precious hearts, are moving through a holy corridor of corridors, and yes, you have already moved through many. But this you can feel the magnitude of is quite different. This comes with an all-encompassing surrender. Every aspect of what you call you feels this pull, this sensation. It is magnetizing all of you. No aspect of you is being left out of this experience. You may have moments of fear as the mind seeks to understand or fix or balance what is happening, but it cannot. Simply breathe and soothe the mind. Say to your mind, all is well, and return your focus to easy breathing. All that is underway is happening without your effort. You need do nothing. All there is to be, and to surrender yourself to the unfolding. A very deep and holy sleep is coming, and many in this timing. Please know that this and all other powerful holy corridors remain open for all hearts to journey in their divine timing. No one will ever be left behind. That is just simply an impossibility when we remember that there is only ever one in creation. For now and for those in this particular holy corridor being magnetized in this timing, I whisper this to you. In your heart you hold the key. Do not fear the call to sleep. Upon your waking you will truly see. Sleep in heavenly dreams. The kingdom awaits, precious hearts. Let there be light. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. And from Divine Star of the Light Linda Lee, reorganization of light workers. Dear family of love and light, the Divine has a quick message for the planet and humanity. The Divine says, as of today, the Divine has been focusing on the Divine plan that is related to the final disclosure and the establishment of the Divine government on earth. The Divine says that the entire process is huge. A great number of beings and light workers were involved in the process. The Divine and the company of heaven have been working non-stop to move this project forward so that the overall Divine plan can be achieved. The Divine says in the process, the Divine has learned that the Lightworkers community has been deeply divided. Some Lightworkers are working hard for their Divine mission and are very committed. There are also big numbers of Lightworkers who have not been committed to their soul mission, and these Lightworkers are deeply dividing the Divine plan and Gaia's ascension process. The overall Divine plan has many intricate parts. Each of these parts are designed to be completed by different time frames and different groups of Lightworkers. It is to say that there are Lightworkers whose mission is yet to come. Therefore, their purpose has different time frames. Some have their mission completed, and there are also Lightworkers who have adapted other people's missions as their own, and all of these scenarios have caused the division of the Lightworkers and ultimately the divide of the Divine plan. The Divine says that the Divine has seen the Lightworkers' division and the impacts of the division of Lightworkers. The negative impact of Lightworkers' division has consequences regarding the advancement of the Divine Plan and Gaia's Ascension Plan. Because of the roles that the Lightworkers play in the Divine Plan and the negative impacts of their division on the Divine Plan has been deeply felt and sometimes disturbing. After consulting with Gaia and Lightworkers' higher selves, the Divine and the Company of Heaven have made decision to let some Lightworkers leave their posts. The Divine has placed some newly arrived light beings in these positions instead. That way the division can be bridged so that the Divine Plan can move forward smoothly. The Divine says that the replacement of the Lightworkers will continue. Some of the Lightworkers are being asked to retire, and their positions will be filled by other light beings. The Divine says that there are also some Lightworkers who have no interests in doing light work. Their higher self has moved these ones to different categories of the Lightworkers on Earth. Being a critical Lightworker is a soul decision. Soul's higher self has a say about what to do if the soul mission is being neglected. If Lightworkers neglect their soul mission, their higher self makes the decision about what to do with these Lightworkers. Ultimately, souls are here on Earth for a mission and a purpose. There are spiritual laws in place to make sure that souls conduct their mission, and all souls on Earth are required to follow these laws. The Divine says that the Divine is still working on the final disclosure and the establishment of the Divine government on Earth. Lightworkers' reorganization is needed at this point of the process. The Divine and the Company of Heaven will continue to reorganize Lightworkers so that the unfoldment of the Divine Plan will be smooth and successful. The Divine says that there are quite a bit of changes happening to Lightworkers' community. The Divine recommends Lightworkers to meditate and tune in to thy higher self so that you will know where exactly you are with your mission and what message your higher self has for you. Thank you for your light work. Divine blessings to you always. Linda Lee, the Divine and the Company of Heaven. So it is. 222 coming in. From Divine Sister of the Light, Sangeeta Handa. Miracles happen when you hit rock bottom. A few days ago, I asked God's source about some distraught condition in my life and was told, allow it to hit rock bottom. I was dumbfounded and inquired, why, God, why? Can't it be granted now? Cannot the situation be corrected before being obliterated? To which I was unarguably told, miracle is what you need, and miracles occur only from the rock bottom. That's it. I studied deeply this godly comment to fully grasp its complete and wholesome understanding, not just the crux of it, or its essence. Why does a miracle need to occur from the rock bottom? Rock bottom implies when all is lost, when there is nothing more you can do, when no action of self can salvage the situation, or when nothing you can do can make the thing move or get an event to occur. Total immobility, zero, nothing. Then from that level of zero, remember zero is emptiness, no thingness. Only God can save you. And how? By performing what we call the miracle. Definition of miracle: an extraordinary and welcome event that is not explicable by natural or scientific laws and is therefore attributed to a divine agency. An extraordinary event taken as a sign of the supernatural power of God. Now there is one extreme of the pendulum which is rock bottom, and at the other end lies the peak. Keeping this in mind, furthermore, you are regularly bombarded with the advice to let go and forget. Both are given hand and glove. When at the peak, you forget so much. When at the bottom, you let go of all. Now you see why the two advices are always rendered together. Forgive and let go. When at the top, it's so convenient to forget anything you don't have time for. You forget people who helped you along the way. You forget what led you to the peak. You forget to be grateful. You forget to even thank God, sincerely taking time to do so properly and with meaning. You overlook to thank people. You forget to introspect when having reached the peak. Introspection makes you humble, illumined, and connects you with God. You forget to retrospect. Retrospection makes you understand all that it took to reach the place of glory. Retrospection gives you grace and gratitude, and the attitude of gratitude makes you noble, dignified, respectful, loving, humbled, illumined, graceful, and royal. Reaching the peak is the journey where all the lessons are learned and the momentum occurs. However, reaching the peak makes most arrogant instead. You become lost in the illusion of self-worth and all the BS attached to oneself. Here you are holding on to all of the false glamour and false glory of self. This is pride, and that's when the fall begins. Now, when all is lost and gone, you have reached rock bottom. There is nothing left to hold on to, not even yourself. In fact, herein the self evaporates first. This is the place where you begin to let go, and for once, it's easy to do so. You hold on to things when it's hard to give up. But when you have nothing, letting go is more like being on autopilot. Letting go becomes automatic. That's when you reach out to God, you pray, and pray now to God only. But this is the most dicey part, as here you can learn to lean on God by developing absolute faith, or also lose faith completely and become depressed and vulnerable to the dark forces that who then make the rock bottom seem like sinking sands. Now when all is burnt and all becomes ashes and ambers, the phoenix rises, and that is the manifestation of a miracle, an extraordinary supernatural providence by God, when nothing can create the event, and yet all of a sudden it mysteriously appears from thin air. It is then from God, and that's the miracle of God. And this is what God meant when he said to me, miracle is what you need, and miracles occur only from rock bottom. Miracles occur from the 0 point of nothingness and emptiness. From SangeetaHonda.net, and from Divine Sis Star of the Light Karen Lithica, quantum activations, the Arcturians, for you are receiving wonderful fractals of light, rapid points of light accelerations. Understand, light attunement tools are activating the new light trajectory within and around you. Access codes are now available. The timeline of now aligning with the cosmic encodements reaching your world, each wave of light activations, a great wave washing and cleansing the humanitarian collective. This provides gateways of light assimilations in this now moment. The human form is activating in a dualistic dance of light. We ask you to see us in the light waves, the collective cosmic mission of your ancient family, assisting the New Earth Light Alliance, reaching you now. Our collective universal light mission. Be open to receive. Your cosmic family is here. Sending waves of cosmic love, the Arcturians and Karen, from KarenLithica.com. And today from Divine Sis Star of the Light Carolyn, 144 God Code. The root chakra is clearing the entities that have been stealing your stability, health, vitality, safety, security, and wealth. These entity attachments came through genetic ancestry and intimate relationships. As you move away from these thieves, your body can return to its original authentic self of pure source life force energy. This is one of the reasons of why you came here, ground crew, to break this cycle for good. It will no longer continue for another generation or cycle. We are returning back to self, loving and accepting all parts of self for internal marriage and unification, as while you return into the Merkaba, God's chariot of ascension, and into the light body. Shine bright, ground crew, and rise into the crystalline light that you are. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you. Love, Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Anastasia, Cosmic Astrologer, Aries Full Moon. 28th of September, we have an Aries full moon coming up very soon, followed by the Libran solar eclipse 2 weeks later, which are ruled by Mars and Venus. This year has seen Mars-Venus energies, polarities highly emphasized, with the Leo-Venus morning star and Mars's transiting through Libra. The moon's nodes also transiting Aries, Libra, ruled by these two planets, which essentially has been and still is an opportunity to consciously integrate this polarity in all our relationships, including also seeing the one we have with ourself. Mars is never an easy energy, but at the same time, a healthy expression of Mars is very important for our individuality. Relationships are Libra, the mirror of life. The delicate dance and balance between these energies is so important for our development. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Colleen Lemma. On Thursday, September 28th, the moon, ruler of our emotional fluctuations, spends most of her day in empathic water sign Pisces, but she will make a shift into passionate fire sign Aries at 8:17 p.m. Eastern Time. While in Pisces, she connects to the evolutionary planets, Uranus, ruler of spiritual inspiration, Neptune, ruler of psychic sensitivity, and Pluto, ruler of powerful rebirth. If we listen and tune in, we are able to connect to a higher energy, a higher consciousness, and a higher calling. It is a great time to meditate, contemplate, and do healing, creative, or artistic work. Once Luna shifts into Aries, we are more emotionally inspired to seek out what we desire and exude the confidence we need to eventually make it happen, at least for the next 2.5 days while she is in the sign of the Ram. Blessings of love and light to all from SacredSoulEmpowerment.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, 9-9 coming in. Lunar aspects, we are drifting towards the full moon, fiery skies ahead. But right now it's okay to float and dream and wonder. Laid on a little boat, fingers trailing connections between the stars in a glorious night sky. Giggles at silly asterisms. Breath puffing in the dark. The arm of the Milky Way, a reminder that we are part of something so much bigger. And then the realization that we are just one tiny galaxy amidst 1 trillion other galaxies, a wave of awe impossible to comprehend. Neptune rocks us gently, a cradle for the soul. We can go to him each time life overwhelms. Sleep, escape to the woods, meditate, doodle, and if tears threaten, let them come, for all returns to the ocean of God, who will one day send them back to the skies to return as rain, to grow your garden. Everything is in perfect order, even as it slowly unravels. Trust the alchemy of the heavens. Within the collective pool of imagination, all things are possible. Dance at the water's edge. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 238, White Self-Existing Mirror. Self-existing is the name for the number 4, and its keywords are definition, form, and measure. Day 4 is all about the finer details, taking a closer look and scrutinizing. Weigh up what you need and what you don't. Make a list and take care of the practicalities. These days can make us feel more insular, as often the defining energy is directed inwards. You may not feel like socializing so much because you are deep in thought. Today is White Mirror, which represents reflection, order, and endlessness. The truth is vital because without it, we live life as a fantasy. No matter how hard the truth may be, it is always better to know exactly where you stand. Be honest with yourself and you will see things more clearly. When you combine the meaning of the number with the meaning of the day, the result is defined truth, such as an interesting combo today. Seek the truth and read the fine print. You may hear more truth than you are ready for, but from this you will be better able to proceed consciously through this wave spell. It is the perfect day for going over important paperwork or signing a contract. Do not proceed without the vital reality check. And today from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, White Self-Existing Mirror, 4/8 Knob, Keen 238, 28th of September 2023. Reflecting on endless order. 28-9-2023 equal 10-9-7 equal 116 equal 17 equal 8. Day codes 28 planning for future success, manifestation. 10 manifestation, perfection, power, authority. 1 new beginnings, original, unique leader. 8 infinite abundant source flow. Month year codes 9 completion, destiny, service, humanity, grace. 7 magic, mystic, spiritual, solitude, initiation. 16 tower struck by lightning, sudden unexpected events. 20 the awakening, clear vision. 2 partner, twin, cooperation, alliances, duality. 23 royal star of the lion, strength, protection. Keen 238 equal 13 equal 4, form, foundation. A beautiful day for breaking out of the old box into our new world, built on a foundation of peace, joy, and prosperity. Day 4 in the Blue Eagle wave spell, where we are being asked to fly high and focus on the big picture, the divine plan for humanity, so that we can create it, envisioning the highest timeline for ourselves and our planet. As our visionary powers and third eye are awakened and activated, it is time for a mass awakening of humanity. Today we are redefining the form that our greatest vision will take in order to reshape and build our new world. Tone of creation, self-existing tone 4 in the mental plane, emphasizes thinking and analyzing. Action measures, power defines, essence form. The 4th day of the Blue Eagle wave spell is the one that gives shape and form. 4 represents the earth element, structure, form, and solid foundations. We are building a sturdy foundation for further growth to take place. This allows you to manifest your dreams, akbal, and finally give your ideas shape and form in your physical reality. Now it is time to define what is important to you, what stays and what goes. When we use our discernment to mold the life we want, we only keep what is in alignment with who we are, or rather who we want to be. What are you ready to cut and let go of? By pruning and cutting away the old dead wood, we encourage new shoots and new growth, seed and red dragon birth, to take hold and bloom. The truth shall set you free. It is time for peace to reign supreme in our lives and our world. Love, harmony, and abundance are all our natural birthright, and so it is. Amen. Today is a day to release your big dreams and give them wings to take form. Channel your creative energy constructively, generating the power for practical manifestation. You are the architect who manifests your dreams. Today's questions are the reflections in my world revealing a life filled with peace, love, harmony, and endless abundance? If not, how can I restore more order for my dreams to take form? In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 238, White Self-Existing Mirror. The mantra, the code for today is, I define in order to reflect. Measuring order, I seal the matrix of endlessness. With the self-existing tone of form, I am guided by the power of timelessness. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So if you'd like to support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to thank Divine Brolthor of the Light, Christopher Sutherland, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Brolthor. We appreciate you and your support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone for supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, Zodiac Goddesses healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful activation from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Melissa, a star arose from Magdalene Temple. Activate the Magdalene flame. When you are feeling stuck, stagnant, or need to realign to your higher self, you can call upon Mary Magdalene to activate the Magdalene rose flame to support the clearing of accumulated density from your aura and energetic field. Be open and receptive as Mary Magdalene steps forward. She places a red rose in your heart and activates the rose flame within your heart. She places a red rose in your left hand and activates the rose flame in your left hand. She places a red rose in your right hand and activates the rose flame in your right hand. Now allow this flame to purify and transmute all density as you say, I activate the Magdalene rose flame to purify and transmute all obstacles from my path so that I may be set free. Now place your hands on your heart and ignite all three rose flames within your heart. As you do, the rose flame ignites and expands out to your entire body. Your entire body is now submerged in the rose flame, transmuting density from every cell within your being. Allow yourself to stay here within the flame, allowing it to clear and transmute for as long as you need. When you are complete, say, "Thank you, Mary Magdalene, for activating the rose flame for me each and every day so that I may step into the fires of transformation, transmute all obstacles, and pave the way to my highest path and destiny." Many blessings. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and powerful, sacred, full harvest supermoon in Aries tomorrow as we continue our journey through the ascension portal and into the new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.